Chapter 6472. For convenience, they have their own 4-story office building in Casablanca, as well as a warehouse for storing imported and exported materials. The office building and the warehouse are together, and it is a separate courtyard. Although the area of the office building is not large, the warehouse covers an area of tens of thousands of square meters. In order not to be suspected by the outside world, they are also engaged in normal import and export trade. Nearly 1,000 people came to Moor trade in broad daylight, which was indeed a bit too ostentatious. But John didn't care, and didn't remind them to pay attention to disguise, because in his opinion, since it was an open card, there was no need to hide it anymore. Anyway, this place would lose its value soon. At present, Duke Mining no longer exists. It stands to reason that all the people here should be gathered together and killed, and all clues to the Morocco line should be completely cut off. But this time is different from Cyprus. The enemy disappeared without a trace in Cyprus, and it is likely that they have escaped from the sea. So the warriors then did not track down Charlie's clues and whereabouts. But this time Victoria couldn't bear it anymore, and vowed to find Charlie's trace in Morocco. So Moor trade still has some value for the time being, although there is still some use value. In John's opinion, there is only one mission left here, no matter whether clues can be found or not. After this matter is over, Moor trade will have no need and possibility to continue to exist. So he is too lazy to pretend at the moment. Mingala, the special envoy of Moor trade, was very nervous at this moment. In the morning, 700 or 800 people came one after another. After these people came, they all lined up in the warehouse and waited. The scene was spectacular. His deputy asked him nervously in a low voice, "Sir, these people come here in broad daylight. Isn't this too careless? What if someone sees us, won't we be exposed?" Exposed? Mingala smiled bitterly. In other words, the house is gone. What's the point of having a bare gate? The deputy instantly understood what he meant and asked him quickly, "What will the higher-ups do with us?" Mingala shook his head and said, "I can't say for sure. Right now, we have to cooperate with them and find clues about those people. After this incident, we may be transferred or executed. But we can't stay here any longer." Execution? The deputy panicked and said, "We didn't do anything wrong. So we won't be executed, right?" Mingala said worriedly, "Who can say that? The organization has always been ruthless, and the secrets between the various garrisons are well protected. Even if other garrisons are destroyed, it is difficult for us to know. But if we are assigned to other garrisons, it means that the secret of the destruction of Duke Mining will be exposed to other garrisons. Do you think the organization is willing to take this risk?" The deputy said hurriedly, "But they are now doing a big change. Aren't they afraid that the exchanged cavalry guards will also exchange the secrets of the garrisons?" Mingala asked, "What secrets are being exchanged? Where are the respective garrisons? Is it meaningful?" "It is impossible to leave there after being exchanged, even if they know the locations of the 10 garrisons outside. What's the use? Their personal freedom is strictly controlled, and they have no contact with the outside world at all. Are you afraid that they will leak secrets?" Mingala said, "Besides, these people's families are in other garrisons. Even if they have the opportunity to leak the organization's secrets, they will never dare to." At this point, Mingala paused for a moment and said with melancholy, "We are different. We know everything that happened in Duke Mining. This kind of news must not be spread within the organization. It will greatly affect the morale of the army and the authority of the organization. If I were the Lord, I would not let a group of people take their scandals to other places." The deputy was frightened and pale, blurted out, "Sir, what should we do now? We can't just sit here and wait for death, right?" Mingala asked back, "Besides sitting and waiting for death, do you have any good ideas?" The deputy was speechless for a moment. He also knew that in this situation, they had no power to resist at all. Mingala sighed, no matter how you look at it. The guys in Duke Mining are still the luckiest. They were rescued with their families before the big change. As long as they escape this wave of search, they can rest assured. The deputy couldn't help but say, "Why don't we have such good luck?" Just after he finished speaking, a subordinate ran over quickly and said nervously through the door, "Special Envoy. The Grand Commander is here."